Hey guys, welcome to Jigyasha of Science. Today we are going to discuss some important MCQs about control system. So without skipping, watch the video till the end. Before starting, those who are new, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. Question 1. When a human being tries to approach an object, his brain acts as A. An error measuring device, B. A controller, C. An actuator, D. An amplifier. And the answer is A. Controller. Question 2. The most commonly used input signals in control system are A. Step function, B. Ramp or velocity function, C. Accelerating function, D. All of the above. And the answer is A. Step function. Question 3. Which one of the following minimum information is necessary to formulate the problem of control system optimization? A. System state equation, output equation and the control vector only. B. System state equation, output equation, control vector and the performance index only. C. System state equation, output equation, control vector, constraint of the problem, the performance index and system parameters. D. System state equation, output equation, control vector and constraint of the problem only. And the correct answer is system state equation, output equation, control vector and constraint of the problem only. Question 4. Actual input applied to the system in case of closed loop system is A. Error signal, B. Controlling signal, C. Actuating signal, D. None of the above. And the correct answer is actuating signal. Question 5. The largest error between reference input and output during the transient period is called A. Peak error, B. Transient overshoot, C. Peak overshoot, D. Transient deviation. And the answer is peak overshoot. Question 6. Transfer function is useful for study of A. Phase and gain margins, B. Steady state behavior, E. Steady state and transient behavior, D. Transient behavior. And the answer is steady state and transient behavior. Question 7. The transform function of a system is the Laplace transform of A. Impulse response, B. Step response, C. Frequency response, D. None of the above. And the answer is impulse response. Question 8. What is the characteristic of a good control system? A. Sensitive to parameter variation, B. Sensitive to input commands, C. Neither sensitive to parameter variation nor sensitive to input command, D. Insensitive to parameter variation but sensitive to input commands. And the answer is insensitive to parameter variation but sensitive to input commands. Question 9. In a control system, D. A. State variable can always be measured, B. Output variable cannot be defined as a function of state variable, C. Output is variable that can be measured, D. State variables are dependent on each other. And the correct answer is state variables are dependent on each other. Question 10. In control system, excessive bandwidth is not employed because A. Noise is proportional to bandwidth, B. It leads to low relative stability, C. It leads to lower response, D. Noise is proportional to the square of the bandwidth. And the correct answer is noise is proportional to bandwidth. Question 11. The transfer function approach is applicable to A. Linear time invariant as well as time varying systems, B. Only linear time invariant systems, C. Linear as well as non-linear systems, D. All systems. And the correct answer is only linear time invariant systems. Question 12. An automatic washing machine is A. Sample data control system, B. Closed loop system, C. Open loop system, D. Digital control system. And the answer is open loop system. Question 13. Time response of an indicating instrument is decided by which of the following systems? A. Mechanical system provided by pivot and jewel bearing, B. Controlling system, C. Deflecting system, D. Damping system. And the answer is damping system. Question 14. With feedback transient response, A. Decays quickly, B. Decays slowly, C. Rises fast, D. No decays. And the answer is decays quickly. Question 15. Dynamic systems are characterized by change of state with A. Parameter, B. Input, C. Time, D. None of the above. And the answer is time. Question 16. In a closed loop system for which the output is the speed of a motor, the output rate control can be used to A. Reduce the damping of the system, B. Limit the torque output of the motor, C. Limit the speed of the motor, D. Limit the acceleration of the motor. And the answer is limit the speed of the motor. Question 17. By using feedback in control system, the sensitivity to parameter variation is improved. This is achieved at rate cost of A. Stability, B. Loss of system gain, C. Transient response, D. Reliability. And the answer is loss of system gain. Question 18. In a closed loop control system, A. Control action is independent of output, B. Output is independent of input, C. There is no feedback, D. Control action is dependent on output. And the answer is control action is dependent on output. Question 19. Which one of the following effects in the system is not caused by negative feedback? A. Reduction in gain, B. Increase in bandwidth, C. Increase in distortion, D. Reduction in output impedance. And the correct answer is increase in distortion. Question 20. In a speed control system, output rate feedback is used. A. Limit the speed of the motor, B. Limit the acceleration of the motor, C. Reduce the damping of the system, D. Increase the gain margin. And the correct answer is limit the speed of the motor. And that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Check out the other videos also. Please subscribe and share the video with your friends. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section. Then I'll get back to you. See you till the next time. Bye.